not and will never have any conflicts of interest in any way, shape, or form.
We can start with you, Mr. Estrada. Our city council needs visionaries who can think outside the box. What are your plans for growth and progress? Please cite an example of thinking outside the box. Our city council needs visionaries who can think outside the box. What are your plans for progress? Cite an example of thinking outside the box.
Progress for the city. Well, the only thing I can say to answer your question is that I have a plan, a long-range plan to bring industry into Killeen area, industry, commerce. That plan will be revealed in this building if I am elected mayor. I have lots of vision for the future of Killeen, and I will do just that.
Hello, I'm Mayor of Killeen, and the question was, how would I think outside the box in order to improve Killeen? I don't think we really have to look too far for thinking outside of the box. We can take a look just at some successful things in some of our neighboring cities like Parker Heights. There are some things that they're doing that are successful, and we need to make sure that we're positioned in order to grow in some of the same ways that Parker Heights is, and also just simply look at some of our housing, new homes when they go up, make sure that we're doing things to make them more attractive so that when people decide where to live, they would like to decide to live in Killeen, not choose Parker Heights because they like the parks or something else about the city neighboring us.
My name is Dan Corbin. I wish I had 15 minutes to answer this question so I could tell you a bunch of examples on thinking outside the box and how it relates to Killeen. I think we need more open and transparent government. What I would ask my fellow council members to do is to make public our council packets when we get them on Thursday prior to council meetings. Put them on the internet along with the agenda so that the citizens can click on each agenda item and see all the documents we see in our packets. During the council workshop meetings, I want those to be televised and streamed live on the internet for later archiving on the internet so that the citizen can look and see just what happened with regard to one agenda item at a council meeting or workshop. That would be open. People would be able to see exactly what we did and why we did it. Thank you.
I certainly agree with Dan. Reform and transparency is absolutely what we need. Remember, 3 of the members here, everyone besides myself and Eric, former city council members. We don't want to repeat the past, break with the past, complete the recall. Reform is what we want. And what we want is choose a new charter. Sign for a new charter. Sign and think we need full-time representatives for our city council and for our mayor. People that we pay will be a whole lot cheaper than $750,000 for nothing for a city manager who is elected by no one. Remember the church, $2 million for nothing and $2.5 million more for nothing more.
Mr. Workman, our city council needs visionaries who can think outside the box. What are your plans for growth and progress? Please cite an example of thinking outside the box.
Transparency. First thing, open government. That's something I advocated for, I guess, 5.5 years on the council, and in a total of 11 years running for office and being in office. Okay, let's move on down the line. We need zoos here. We need a zoo here in the city of Killeen. We need the theme park. We need to build off of 195. We need an outlet mall. Why don't we have an outlet mall? You know, why don't we have teen centers throughout the city? Why don't we clean up 195? Why don't we clean up Veteran Memorial, Grand Cedar? Why don't the electricity hose down Veteran Memorial and Grand Cedar? Why isn't it underground? Why don't we promote hotels and motels to visit our city downtown? Why don't we have a clear route when you enter Killeen off 190 going to downtown? What about revitalizing Midtown Mall? What about lights with the directional signs coming off of Stan Sluter?
About the airport.
Thank you, Mr. Worthing. Our next question is,